Do you guys want to hear about this pyramid scheme shit? Alright. I'll take that as a yes. So... oh man, this requires backstory. Because I am being psychologically manipulated, but I'm too smart. I can overcome it. I want to psychologically manipulate her. I want to manipulate the manipulator. So here's the backstory. In college, there was a girl I kind of worked with. I say kind of because technically we didn't work at the same place, but we worked in the same location. So I had a huge crush on her. This, by the way, this story is pretty beta. So this is just the backstory, not important to the pyramid scheme. So she's a grade above me in college. So she's a senior, and and I'm a junior. My beta days. This girl didn't call me a beta though, so I was in the clear. And so she gets to graduation basically, and I still want to ask her out, and I don't have her number, so she stops working because she's graduating. So I'm like, shit, she's gone. I can't ask her number. I can't ask her out. What am I gonna do? So I have a couple options. I work IT, so I could either look her number up in the system, which is really creepy, so I didn't want to do that. I could email her on her school email, because like that's just public info. And I didn't want to do that. That's so lame. So what I ended up doing was just asking her coworkers for her number, because I figure it's honest enough, right? so I do that, and I basically cold call her out of nowhere. I'm like, hey, couldn't find you on social media. You're a ghost. By the way, bummed we couldn't hang out before I graduated. We should go get coffee or something. The most alpha thing, basically, you could say. And she was like, yeah, well, I'll let you know. And I was like, okay. So she never lets me know, by the way. A year passes, now I'm a senior. She's gone, haven't heard from her. I'm still waiting for her to let me know about coffee. And then I graduate, and another year goes past to today. And I get a notification on Instagram that someone has slid into my DMs, and she's basically like, hey Dan, like, haven't talked to you in forever, what's been going on, like, how's life, how's work after college, you know, I've been doing this, that's good to hear that you're doing well, blah blah blah. We talk about like what we want from life, like she moves the conversation to, what do you want out of life? And I'm like, definitely like not working a 9 to 5. She's like, I know, right? Tell me about it. Like, I want to make money quick and then spend the rest of my life doing what I'm passionate about. And I'm like, that's the way to do it. She's like, I'm so glad you agree. You're so smart. You know what? I don't really use Instagram, so here's my number. We should talk. I was like, I'm in. Here I am thinking, the fruits of my labor are finally paying off. The seed that I planted 2 years ago has finally come to fruition. So here I am thinking, I'm getting the girl. It all works out, right? So, but obviously, I'm a little skeptical. You know, it's not every day someone messages you out of nowhere asking about work and, you know, what you want out of life. I call her. I'm on vacation, by the way, and I call her. I'm like, what's up? How you been? Blah, 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 blah. We talk about the same things we were talking about, like, what do you want out of life? She's like, well, here's what I've been doing. Basically, I followed my dream after college and moved to California, and I fell under the wing of this rich couple who retired at 30, and they're basically offering me perspective in my financial decisions. And you know what? I was thinking that I would give them your number because we think so much alike. And I'm like, yeah, totally give them my number because whatever, you know, you're saying you're going to give me some great perspective. She's like, yeah, you know, we just think alike. I think you could really benefit from meeting from them because we both want the same things. I'm like, all right, cool. I hang up. By the way, I call her out for not ever getting back to me about coffee. I'm like, yeah, last time we talked, you said you'd let me know about coffee, by the way, which you never did. And it was really funny. So, she talks to me about this, like, what you want. And she offers me to meet this couple. Well, not meet this couple, but to give my information. So I'm like, whatever. We'll see where this goes. I'm not going to spend $1. Like, if anything comes from this, I'm not spending any money. I won't be fooled. So, I go through vacation, waiting to hear back from her, and I never do. So, I'm curious about what's going on here. So, I messaged her the other day. I'm like, hey, you ever give my name to that couple? She's like, yeah, totally. Let me call you later. I was like, okay. Call me later. And she did, which is why I'm late to streaming. Basically, it's a pyramid scheme, and I'm getting fucked in the ass if I follow through with this. So, she set up basically this mock interview over, like, Instagram, FaceTime, whatever you want to call it. She's like, can we FaceTime? I'm like, I don't have an iPhone. I can't FaceTime. She's like, let's do it on Instagram. I'm like, okay. She asked me 4 questions. She's like, are you more of a process-oriented person or a goal-oriented person? Like, where do you see yourself on the scale of money and, like, time spent? And I'm like, oh god, here we go. And I go through this talk with her because I still like her. She's cute, right? I'm hoping to get something out of this, or at least I was at the beginning. All hope is lost now. She basically said, all right, well, before, like, I want to introduce you to these people because, like, my reputation's on the line, I want you to read this book. And it's called Business in the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki or something. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll read the book. Okay, bye. Like, meeting ends. And I immediately Google the book. I'm like, alright, name of book, author. And the one, I scroll down a little bit past, like, the Amazon pages, and the first thing I see is a Reddit post on r/financial advice. Am I being scammed? Is the title. I'm like, oh, yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it. And I read the post, and it was almost identical to the questions she was asking me. Like, she was, like, it was almost verbatim. So I was like, I'm totally trying to get scammed. That's what I'm saying. She has to think I'm fucking stupid or something. Which, that's what I'm bothered about. Like, I was talking to her about, like, what my plans for life are and, like, how I'm doing reasonably well, I'd say at least. And, like, what I studied and shit. And she's like, yeah, you're so smart. This is perfect. You think I don't see through this bullshit immediately? No, I'm not gullible, is the thing. I even told her in the question, she's like, would you seek different perspective from people if it was offered and if they, like, have experience? I'm like, my answer was, yeah, if I'm smart and I think they have something to offer and, you know, I've done my research, then yes. And immediately after I did, it's become clear. Maybe she'll fuck you if you do it. That's the thing. Like, she's trying to psychologically manipulate me, but I want to flip the tables and psychologically manipulate her. I want to pull some dentist shit. You know what I mean? Because I can't attend any sort of business seminar, right? That's like the next step in these sort of things. It's, alright, we'll come to this meeting, and I'll explain how it works to you, because I think you're the right fit. So she's trying to MLM me, and I'm gonna MLM her. I'm gonna psychologically manipulate this bitch. Maybe I'll be like... Maybe I'll say something like this. Like, I'll just come clean. There are a couple different routes I could go. I could come clean and be like, this is obviously a scam. Here's the name of your company that you still never told me. You should find more gullible people. Here's what you should change. Like, I could totally pull that route with her, but that's kind of lame. What I kind of want to do is follow along to the point where it's like I'm almost dependent upon. Like, if I could go to a seminar, I actually might, just so I could see, like, the mass manipulation at play. Like, I'm trying to troll this bitch, yeah. Like, I wish he wasn't in California, because I would attend a meeting if I could with a bunch of other people. I'd be like, yo, dude, if you go through with this, you're an idiot. Like, convert the whole place. Yeah. I can't just skip to nurture dependence. You're right. First, I have to demonstrate value, which I have, I think. She thinks I'm gullible. But she also thinks I'm smart. Hopefully. I don't know if those two can go hand in hand, actually. She must think I'm an idiot, right? But she's the actual idiot, because she's the one who fell for the scheme in the first place. Now she's on the recruiting end. I can totally game this whole system. Because she fell for it, right? I have to troll this girl somehow. I'm not buying the book, and I'm not reading it. I told her I'm quick at reading books, and I'll have it done in a week at the most. So I'm not even going to read it. I'll Spark Notes it. I'll communicate the core values demonstrated in this book, so she thinks I read it. We could dentist system this. I forget what the dentist system... Oh, I didn't delete my save. I forget what the dentist system is. It's demonstrate value. Is the next one engage physically? That's a big step. She's in California. And that was like my first... Like I said, there's two ways. I could troll her by going with it, or I could just be like, yo, I'm not going to fall for it, but you're cute as hell, and I'm not an idiot, so let's do something about it. Yeah, so I don't know. I need to do something hilarious here with this. Because already, she's taking advantage of me, right? She knew I fucking asked her out in a cringy way. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to take advantage of her. I'm trying to flip the tables. And that may sound unethical. No, it's just... it's unethical, probably, I think. I don't think there's any but to that statement. Creepy advances? What do you mean, creepy advances? The dentist system is the creepiest advancement? No, I mean... Listen, bro! I'm just trying to give this girl a taste of her own medicine. The long claw of the law, if you will. She can't MLM me. Who do you think I am? She has something else coming to her if she thinks I'm gonna fall for some multi-level marketing scheme. I'm the one who schemes. I don't get schemed on. I am the one who knocks. You're gonna be giving her multiple levels just without the marketing. Yeah, dude, I have to hit her weak point for critical damage. That's what I'm trying to do. How dare you take advantage of my achy breaky heart for your own financial gain, which probably isn't even gaining you anything because you are now a pawn in the system. I don't know, though. How do you guys think I should troll her? Like, do you think I should follow along and, like, play dumb? I think that's just ask for nudes. Just straight out just ask for nudes. Yo, I'll read your dumb book if you send me nudes. A fair bargain, if you will. The art of the deal. Oh my god, that would be so funny, actually. Just solicit for nudes. Just reel her in, get her on the hook she thinks I'm gonna bite, and then just ask for nudes. I'm sure she wouldn't know what hit her. Or send her nudes. That might be the better option here. And it wouldn't even have to be me. They could just be anyone. Unsolicited dick pics. But I'm the one being solicited here, so is it truly unsolicited? Now that's an alpha move. Yeah, I don't know. So do you guys think I should go along with it, or do you think I should just cut her off, handle it maturely? I definitely think I should return the favor. 100,000% do it. Do what? That's the question. I don't know what the best course of action is. Like we've discussed, there's a couple of things to do. I just don't know which one. Troller, right? How? Do I play along? Do I ask for nudes? That would be so funny. That would kill it, though. That's the thing. Like, if I ask for nudes, that's the end of it. Because she's not gonna send them. This is like a business thing for her. This is not her conquest. Well, it is her conquest, but her and I had different ideas from the beginning. What if she does? Yeah, I guess you're right. Plan for if she complies. Play along and fuck her over. Make her think she has the deal. Back out. Be like, actually, no. Play along first and then like really lead her along and then just shock her. I kind of want to convert her out of the MLM as well. Like, I want to be like, break free. You can do this. Together we can overcome this cursed company. And you and I can be together forever. Imagine it wasn't actually a scam and you would have actually ended up being rich. True, but I don't know. When I saw on Reddit the same exact thing, like verbatim, the script she was using on me, it kind of gave it away. Like at first there was nothing that totally stood out as a pyramid scheme. Like she was just asking me how I was, how's life after college, blah blah blah. I was like, alright, this is pretty normal, kind of. Good, kind of. I am bummed though, because there was a part of me that was like, look what I've reaped from getting her number from a coworker back in the day. Like my tree has grown. The seed was planted long ago. Oh, another question she asked me. This was actually wicked funny. She asked me if I've ever been an independent business owner, so to say, like made money outside of work, outside of the 9-to-5 deal, ever. And I was like, one time when I was 14, I ran a Minecraft server and I made some money from donations and it was like a business. So I told her that, which was pretty funny. Good thing I didn't tell her I streamed. Then I would have been in trouble. I mean, I knew at that point, I had already known. It just adds some fuel to the story at that point. But I told her, yeah. I told her I play Minecraft. Have you ever been a business owner? Just add to the cringe episode. Bruh. This happened. I'm a victim here, alright? I'm the victim, not her. Just because I told her I play Minecraft doesn't make it cringe. I know what the ladies like, okay? I have a stellar history. 3 more runs, yep. Fair. If I can't get 5 stars, but if I do get 5 stars, the timer resets. Like the tries reset. Okay. This is not the beta cringe tale. This is how I narrowly avoided an MLM scheme from a past love interest. And like I told you, I was straight up with her. I immediately called her out for not ever letting me know about coffee.